Today's story is a story that the Peretz, since we're talking about the Peretz Mochkin, telling stories that he said or stories with him, this is a Meridik Maisa. Now, I'm not an expert here, but it seems to me, I speak disparagingly, can let the story speak for itself. The story is that Peretz told this story, and Rabbi Chitri gave it over, also lived in Montreal. The Arizal, every Shabbos, used to come and listen to the drushes of Rabbi Moishe the Alshich, who was a gewaldig darshan and wrote up 18 Svarim. Not quoted so much in Chassidus, not that I've seen quoted at all for that matter. But he was, the Arizal was coming to listen to his drushes. One of his Talmidim was B'chaim Vital. If I'm mistaken, Rabbi Yosef Kaido, the Bis Yosef was his Talmud. If not, certainly his colleague, but maybe even his Talmud. He was a gewaldige darshan, and obviously he was immersed in Kabbalah, although his works do not speak language of Kabbalah. It's all al derech hadrusha and Musar, and it's very popular. His commentaries on Tanakh, I think many Svarim he wrote. And he was a gewaldige darshan. So the Arizal used to come Shabbos to listen to his drushes. So one year, Parshas Chayesara, the middle of the drusha, the Arizal picks up and walks out. Walks out the middle of the drusha. So afterwards, the Talmidim asked the Arizal to explain his strange conduct. Why did you leave in the middle of the... So he said like this, Rabbi Moishe was explaining very well the arguments between Parshas Chayesara, Avram and Ephron Achiti, the whole dialogue there, that Avram is buying the Maras Machpelah to bury Sarah. And he was explaining the whole dialogue there, Al Derech Hadrush, and you can see it there, it's Meiredik. Said that Yizal, and Moishe was very happy with his drasha. Now Avram Avinu was there at the drasha, standing by Ephraim. He was invoking them, and they were present. Now Avram Avinu felt that the Alshich was feeding his ego a little bit, so he left. Avram left, and who did he leave? Ephraim. And it says that Arizal didn't want to stay together with Ephraim. When Avram was there, I was there. But when Avram left, I didn't want to stay with Ephraim alone. Why did the Peretz tell the story? Obviously, this is a typical kind of story. Ad kedei kach. That Chassidus demands avodah v'yiskafi and bittul, etc. Ad kedei kach is the Indian. That those holding these very lofty levels, the satisfaction that he had, the Alshich is, there's levels of that, very, very subtle. But on his level, nonetheless, I just want to conclude that we should not be caught up so much in this. It's not the Deira Shvi, as you're learning in the mind, but it's the Maisa B'Poel. Feel good, don't feel good. There's no time for this. Get on with the job. And everyone spoke about this, that the eitzah to all of this, the ultimate, the best eitzah to my motivation, how sincere, it's feeding me, not feeding me, Tieshes, Gai, V'Bittel, is who has time. The Kotzke said, I didn't quote the Kotzke, I'm telling you, the Kotzke said, he doesn't want Chassidim, listen carefully, it's beautiful word. He doesn't want Chassidim who don't sin because they're too pious. Stay away from me. He doesn't want Chassidim who don't sin because they don't have time. They don't have time. Understand? There's obligations to do. God knows we live in a world that there's demands made on us all the time. That's why. Because there's a job to do, not because you're too holy. That's the Rebbe's shitta. That's why he gave us so much that who has time. Work, and then there's the family, and there's chittas, and I'm going to get up, I'm going to sleep. It's the greatest gift. It's the greatest gift. We don't have time to get caught up in shtusim. And even the self-evaluation of how sincere and how's my bittul. Moishe b'poel. That's the ultimate freedom of self. All right, dear friends, have a wonderful day, and I hope to see everybody tomorrow. Iskafia, times Iskafia at 6 o'clock.
Thank you very much.